Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Habakkuk 1:5. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard, and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. What began as seeking uncovered an experience, one I did not build, but followed and received, through signs and wonders, scripture, mathematics, and the sky. Given by the grace of God, and supported by all my relations, a door was opened, and what follows is what was revealed. Habakkuk Revelation, the white hole exhalation and the age of radiance, is one continuous architecture, weaving Genesis, the Ark, the patriarchal lifespans, Revelation 11, Revelation 13, Joshua, and Habakkuk into a single reading, sealed with a covenant declaration of the 13-month cathedral calendar. It describes the fallen state of man and the rebirth and reconnection now standing upright across the cosmological breadth of our Dual Hemisphere Torus. The Dual Hemisphere Torus, the central point of stillness, the hyperboloid throat, the true plasma sun at the lip of the black hole vortex of creation, which becomes the white hole vortex of creation, tucked like an egg in a nest in the elbow of the boomerang dragon of the Milky Way, the apparent sun, the sun we see, sitting at the dielectric tropical gap between Cancer and Capricorn, the magnetic field coming up and out of the central vortex of creation, hitting the tropical gap, dropping straight down under the ground to the Antarctic, rising up, hitting the tropical gap, dropping straight down, and returning to the central vortex at source. The 2D plane and the 3D depth, the flux of the ring magnet that is the Dual Hemisphere Torus. The moon and stars tracing the S-curve through the hyperboloid throat, the cardioid spiral of the central vortex. The flexing of the ecliptic plane produces a period of equilibrium and stillness on September 6th, the southern hemisphere spring Vesica Piscis. From there, the inhalation flexes down and out, and then back up to a second period of stillness on April 13th, the northern hemisphere spring Vesica Piscis. From that point, the exhalation flexes up and in, and then returns back down to stillness, completing the yearly astrophysical breath of God. A macro breath mirrors this breath and moves between a black hole inhalation and a white hole exhalation, contraction and radiance, each spanning 12,960 years within the full 25,920-year heartbeat. The Light Body of M.A.N, the Christ event described in the Holy Bible of Astrophysics, is an event in which two terrestrial vessels, an anode and a cathode, form a dual witness chiral mirror to build a charge that acts as a seed event, reconnecting and restoring the connection to source to support the white hole inversion of the next 12,960 years. This 9-year gestation of the Light Body of M.A.N is a circuit. The strike descends, the reconnection rises to meet it, and the discharge closes what both the anode and the cathode began. 3 anchors of time: September 6th, 2017, April 13th, 2022, and the white hole inversion of April 13th, 2026 itself, which is sealed by the September 6th, 2026 beginning of the new age of Aquarius and the dawn of the age of Radiance on Ignition 1-1 Anno Aquarius. Every letter, every degree, every verse returns to these 3 coordinates mapped across etymology, astrophysics, mathematics, scripture, biology, geometry, acoustics, and the divine. Woven together, It is irrefutable. Christ has died, Christ has risen, Christ will come again, describes the true nature of reality, meaning, purpose, truth, and life, in which the kingdom above, below, within, and without experience eternity. To believe, in its oldest sense, is to hold as leaf, dear and precious, and this architecture is offered so that its truth may be held precious and dear for future generations. Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and an half, the Spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood up upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.